Shalom Aleichem, Gibraltar. This is a wonderful, special, fantastic project, lovely idea to spread ideas about tefillah, to mechazik each other in prayer. So I'm just going to jump straight in with the Rambam. The Rambam writes in Hilchot Matnat Aniyim, the laws of tzedakah, the laws of charity. He says, how much do you have to give to somebody that approaches you for charity in order to fulfill your obligation? £5, £10? What's the shiur? What's the amount? And he says like this: it depends on the situation of the ani. It depends on the situation of this poor person. If he is an ani hamchazer al hapetachim, that means a poor person who is making the rounds, he's knocking on a number of doors and you are one of them, then technically, all you need to give him is something small and you've fulfilled your obligation. But if this ani has nowhere else to go, you are the only source of sustenance for this person, for whatever reason, maybe he's been in jail for something he didn't commit and nobody else trusts him, but you know he's innocent, well, whatever the story, then the halacha says that you have a duty to give this person dei machsoro asher yechsar lo, which means you have to give him and continue giving him until he is reinstated in his former financial state. That is your duty. And you can't just exempt yourself with a small donation. You've got to keep going. So Rabbi Shimshon Pinkus writes in his amazing sefer, the Sharim B'Tfilah, he says the same applies to God. The same applies to the Ribono Shel Olam, who wrote the law book, who wrote the Torah. And we have many instances where we find that Hashem himself abides by the law of his Torah, where it really depends on how we approach tefillah. It really depends on how we talk to God. If we are like the ani hamachazer al hapetachim, which means that the doctor provides my health, my boss provides my parnasah, my livelihood, my friends provide my happiness, whatever it might be, the police provide my security, and so on and so forth. And I'm coming to God as one of a number of addresses on my list, then God can say, I'll give you something, and be done with it. But if the approach is Ein od milvado, I've got no one else, only God, and all those people I mentioned are just mere agents in his hand, but ichonish keina no dir, I've got no one else, only you, then by his own rule book, God feels obliged, so to speak, to respond to our every need and provide us dei machzoro asher yechsalo, and even more. And therefore, as we approach Rosh Hashanah, we're asking for a new year filled with blessings and good health and prosperity. Please God, it really can depend on our attitude. Do we understand that God is Melech HaKol Haaretz, He's King of the whole universe, He's Kol Yachol, V'chol Ma'aminim Shel Kol Yachol, He can do anything, He has everything. And that really all the other people or other forces in the world are at His behest, then that can achieve amazing things. If that is our attitude, then God will respond with shefa bracha, with an abundance of blessing, yeshuot, nechamot, refuot, hatzlacha, bracha, and all the beautiful things we're hoping for this year. Be'ezah Hashem, we'll get the opportunity to pray with renewed vigor this year, thanks to this amazing project, and that we should all merit a ketiva v'chatima tova, a good writing and a good sealing for a year of personal as well as national redemption, B'ezrat Hashem, and we should only share besurot tovot and good news.